Right, hi. So, I just will cover some of the path work and stuff because it's sort of like it can help with the symbology and getting this new way of thinking about things in terms of symbols. Um, so we get past this idea of projecting the human form onto things, like, and there's a great big stumbling block on the astral plane. That's why we have to go past the sphere of like Mercury. When we're sort of looking up into these higher levels, like the mental plane, you're very often going to be dealing with symbols. So this can translate into life and to your dreams and stuff, where there's going to be all sorts of things happening which have got different meanings in the symbol if you look at it in terms of symbols. And so you will find that the world is communicating with you in symbolic language in the same way that your dreams do. And you need to start looking at these and understanding these symbols, becoming symbol literate, so that you're understanding what's going on and what's being communicated to you all the time. Right, so we've gone up, we've gone through these transformation processes. Interestingly, when we first went up this astral tree at the beginning of this astral phase, we went along the path of Scorpio up into the Sun sphere without too much fuss. You know, it was and the card for Scorpio is the card of death, and it's like this skeleton, the death figure riding a horse, like I'm not sure what colour horse it is. Anyway, interesting. That we then go and do this white horse thing from the moon sphere and connecting, you know, going and the transformation either into a Pegasus, which can represent also the flapping of the wings can represent the hammering of Vulcan's hammer as well in this transformation period, and then arriving at the in the Sun sphere, so to speak, on the astral plane at the crown chakra again, and getting the unicorn thing going on with the wand of Mercury and the caduceus and all these energies, like so anyway, yeah. So now we're going down the other side, back to Mercury, down the path of Capricorn. So Capricorn is the mountain. So we're going down. We're going down these steps, like carefully, taking care with our footing. Get back down the other side of the mountain, back into the Mercury sphere, so that we can take this other path to the direct path now to Venus. Now that all these energies have been balanced and harmonized, well, purified to a certain extent and reduced. So the unicorn is also going to connect to a certain extent with Capricorn. So you're still going to be this kind of unicorn, but as you go down Capricorn down the mountain, it's coming back down to Earth. Capricorn is like a Earth sign, and as you go through this process of going back down the mountain, you'll connecting with Capricorn again and the devil. You will find that this thing that you've learned about the different pillars and how they're just like the same thing but just seen from a different angle. As you go down through the mountains and into the valleys and further down to the earth plane, you'll go into shadow. You'll be cast into shadow by the mountains from the sun, and it will appear as though the horse that you will now become is virtually black, and at other times it will become like white, or you know, somewhere in between, maybe grey or a sort of tan colour. Could be many different colours. I think you can divide it up into 4 different colours. So anyway, when you get back down, there's something to bear in mind, that the horse can appear in different colours, different tones and shades according to the circumstances, and it's to do with point of view and perspective and stuff. So now we're going to be starting to get fresh in this Mercury sphere, taking this path of the Tower, path of Mars. So in a sense, where we were thinking we would naturally go up to the Mars sphere, we're actually going back down to the Mercury sphere, but it's connected with the sphere of severity as well, and it's because it's going back to the path of Mars, which is the path of the Tower. It connects with all those broken pieces of crystal that need to be put back together. Be rebuilding the tower afresh. And Mars is exalted in Capricorn, where Saturn rules. So this is quite a severe path, this going back down. But it's just about taking responsibility, going back down to earth, not rushing the process, taking your time, being patient, connecting with this Mars sphere of severity, the mental plane. Having the Mercury energies under control and contained, the emotional Venus energies transformed into like the honey, which can be settled and left in the crucible of the astral moon sphere foundation to solidify, become like this glass, like the pure gold. That's going to become the foundation of the new kingdom of heaven, which we'll be building.